Hi, this is the 3D printing lawyer. Today we're going to be modeling your water bowl for baby chickens that they can't climb into and poop in. Let me show you what we have right now. It's basically, I don't know what plane I'm drawing this on. They see it looks like this right now. That's because I had 3 of these laying around, which were originally supposed to be lids to a first aid kit that I was designing, but I kept printing them the wrong size. And this is kind of a good starting point. If only there was something in the middle that prevented them from, climbing in the water bowl. So I was thinking, if you just put a spear in the middle, great, like that. And in theory, they could still drink on the corners. And since there's 4 chickens, they could drink on the 4 quarters. So that's basically what we're going to try and design. So let's go ahead and name our thing first. Start saving it. We don't lose our progress. And instead of just throwing in those 3D shapes, we are going to start with 2D shapes. And normally I would go ahead and draw from this corner, just a rectangle. I'm going to mean the origin in the center. So I'm actually going to draw my rectangle out in the middle this time. So I think we're going to still stick with 80 by 80. Then I'm selecting my profile and I'm going to extrude it. Here I'm holding Shift and holding the middle mouse button and moving it so I can get a view, perspective view. I'm going to extrude. And what we're using now is 26, but I think that's actually a little high. We're going to go for 1.5 centimeters. And I am still going to use the shell command. And the other one, it actually is 1 millimeter, but I think we're going to go a little bit thicker in our design just to make sure it's watertight. And then to build the arc, I'm actually going to do a half circle and then revolve it. So let's go ahead and create a sketch. And instead of doing it on the side, because I want to be centered, I want to do it in the middle so that when we do a revolve, it's centered in the object. And then we want to project some of the lines that we're going to need for drawing. So I'm going to hit S for search and then type project. And then we want the outside dimensions, but we also want the inside dimensions. I'm going to select both of those faces and hit OK. Now you can see we have the dimensions for reference. So I want the globe basically just on the top. So let's go ahead and do that. And we want the globe to be a little bit away from the edge so that the water can flow all the way around the globe. So let's go ahead and make a construction line. In about 2 millimeters. I think water will fall through 2 millimeters. You want to make them a bit wider. Maybe 3 millimeters. All right, so then we're going to actually do our art first. So I'm going to do center point art this time. This is our center point. We're going to draw from here up to here. We're going to hold the minimalist button and drag. So you can see to hold the same and click. And I didn't mean to make that construction line, so I'm going to select it and uncheck construction line. I'm going to go to my line tool, uncheck construction line again, and then want to finish our profile. So I double clicked at the end there, finish the line tool. So now we have our profile. Let's go ahead and select it. Then I want to revolve it. We want to revolve it over. First it says it's like a profile, but we already did that. Then we want to select the axis. Revolve it around the middle. I forgot to view our bodies again. So it's saying I can't revolve around anything. So I don't make 3D shapes yet. So that's basically what we want. And new body is fine because it is not connected to another one at this time. Let's click OK. Right, and then to connect it, we actually will hide the bottom. Then actually let's make it thin first by doing a shell. So select this face and shell. And again, I want to do 1.4. I want it to be watertight. Oops. All right, so then we'll extrude this. You need to have the body visible that you want to join it to. So I made sure that this was visible. I'm going to extrude again. I'm going to extrude down. It says select a distance, and we can just click there. But the next type is distance. And if we change dimensions of stuff, won't automatically go there. So let's change it to object. Select the object. And then it is on join. And hit OK. So we're getting pretty close. But since we have this globe, we might as well use it for a water reservoir. And we'll refill the water using, air pressure and water equilibrium. So let's make a hole underneath the water level. So to do that, you're first going to need a plane to draw on and sketch on. So let's do a plane through 2 edges. Being easiest, and we just select the corners. And holding shift and drag again so I can get the right view I want to select. And press OK. And then we're going to create a sketch on that plane. And then we're going to press S to project again. We're going to want this line or a center, and this, both of these in are for reference points. So then press OK. So we basically want the hole to start at the bottom and go up. and we want a little bit below the water line. This is 1.5 centimeters. Imagine a water line, we'll probably want about a centimeter. So we'll go up a little bit less than that. So let's create a circle. We'll do 2-point circle because we know our dimension of our circle. So we want this 8 millimeters. Yeah, we're gonna hide the body real quick. So I'm gonna grab this profile. And then what we're going to extrude it again. This time we're gonna cut. Let's bring it towards us. And cut this. Here. Let's try to under. All right, and then this is a good start. The only problem is they're still gonna poop in this, even when they can't climb on it. Because what they do is they back their butt up to it and poop in here. So to stop them from that, let's elevate this a little bit. So what we could do is we could put pillars underneath it, and then they would just get underneath it and knock it over. And also, it's hard to 3D print pillars. You're going to need supports. So we'll just go ahead and make a solid body. So let's extrude the bottom. Let me look at a ruler real quick and see about how long their legs are right now. Pretty about, let's do 55 milliliters. Actually, we don't need 55 because we have the additional 15. What? Like 40? And then make sure we have bump to it. Like if they try to go butt first, backwards, their butt should hit it right about here. So well, only thing they want to fit in here is if they turn around and actually bend their neck, stick their beak in here. So that's good, but we're printing this whole block, and even if we use a small info percentage, it's going to be wasting a lot of space. So what I'm going to do is also create an arc in here. That's going to reduce the amount of plastic we're going to use. So let's go ahead and draw. We'll sketch here. Again, we want it on the middle because we're going to revolve. Draw this. All right, and then we need to protect some lines out here. I think we want the outside and the inside. Here, I think that should be good. Press OK. So basically, here's the space where it's kind to be wasted. So we're gonna draw another propon just like we did before. And what was this distance again? It was 1.4. So let's draw a construction rectangle here of 1.4 millimeters. This is a guideline. Doesn't look like a square, does it? Again, that's not just fine because we want a construction line anyway. Okay, so 1.4 by 1.4. And let's disable construction line and create our arc. center point arc again. And this will automatically find the center of this for us. Remember from previous tutorials, we can also start there, then have it draw a line across here for us. There, here. What part is that? It's also almost 1.4. We should be fine. All right, then let's. There's this sheet. Double click there again at the end. Just flip this profile. Never mind here. Revolve it again. So you can just go down here and select it from here. That's the Y. Profile crosses the revolve axis. Okay. So it looks like I accidentally went over the center line. Let's clean this up. We'll leave this line here. Sure, that's not yet. Let's start with this line. And we'll do true point our center point arc again. We'll do a revolve. We want it's gonna be a cut. So we need to do the body. And our origin is on the line. All right. Work that time. And then maybe to see what's inside, inspect and section analysis. We'll select the center plane. That's what it looks like on the inside. You can have analysis. That's basically what we want. Now we just want to fill at the edges, especially if we fill these inside edges, it'll make these walls stronger. We just followed those edges. We probably do more than 0.5 because our walls are. You usually do a half. Right? Our walls were 1.4. And then let's add some more fillets. So you can just keep adding fillet operators, but you can also just add more to this one. We'll just add a selection set. This time I'm going to add a fillet to this one. I'm going to do 0.7 again. All right, so now we're going to make these smoother. I should say rounded. These are all about the same length. I can do them all in one bullet. I'm gonna do 0.5 for those. All right, so oops. We are done. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see me print this and actually use it in the chicken brooder. Have a good day.